Hello everybody, welcome back to another Minecraft video. This is not going to be a kit PvP video or anything like that. This is going to be a new type of video where I build and talk about my Minecraft life and history and everything that's gone on in it and everything that's irritated me and stuff like that. Well, you may be wondering, why am I making this kind of a video? I usually don't do this kind of stuff. Just a second. Music and sounds. Seriously? I have everything turned up? I don't like these two. Okay. You might be wondering, why is he making this kind of video? He usually never does. And the answer to that question is, I have had quite a few, like at least 100 irritating things happen to me in MCPE and MCPC as I'm playing right now, all over. One of them being that if I get really good at PvPing on a server and I start getting used to it and I start understanding how the players PvP on it, I can start destroying them and being really good at it, except for the Snapcraft as I'm playing on. The Snapcraft kit PvP, that has way too many hackers. Anyways, and apparently before, I have gotten really good at it. And, I mean, I got really good at it on CubeCraft. So good, in fact, that I got banned for hacking, although I wasn't hacking. Now, I proved to you guys in every single video that I don't hack. Usually in the videos I use Optifine, which, what am I doing? Though it may be helpful for FPS, it's not the greatest for recording. I mean, it's okay, so I decided that I could also use this mod folder that I downloaded from the PrimeMC website. So, basically on CubeCraft, my main, because I only have a main, except for the one alt that I have that I rarely ever use, but I still do use it. On CubeCraft, I got really good at PvPing, and out of nowhere, I woke up one morning, went to go play CubeCraft, and next thing I know is I am banned for hacking by the Sentinel anti-cheat. Actually, no, how it happened is I got up and I checked in my server list to go play on CubeCraft, and it said in the description, Sentinel is watching you. I was like, must be their new anti-cheat. Cool, they finally have an anti-cheat. Now I don't have to deal with all these hackers, because they'll get banned. So I was excited for that, but it was quite surprising to me when I realized that I got off the server, got on the next day, and I was banned for hacking. Legit, did not make any sense. I was banned overnight. It made zero sense. So I waited out the ban. David, shut up. Oh, come on. Just ignore what I'm saying right now. David, I'm making a video. David, it doesn't matter. It's Roblox. David? Joshua? Joshua? Huh. My mouse is trying to make click for me. What the heck is... My mouse is bugged beyond belief. Yeah, it's my mouse. Just unplugged it and it stopped. I need a new mouse. Oh my gosh, what the heck is wrong with this mouse? I'm using my mouse pad and it's not happening. But if I use my mouse... Okay, it's not happening anymore. As I was saying, I got back on CubeCraft, sorry for the background and all the noise and everything. It's because my siblings don't care about me, so I have to live with that. Well, they don't care about anyone except themselves, but still. Anyways, so, I got back on CubeCraft after my ban was finished. I don't even understand why I was banned. I was playing completely 100% legit with Optifine. Well, actually, I used Forge back then, but before I could start recording, my Forge randomly crashed. I re-downloaded it, and did all that stuff, and it didn't work. It just continually crashed, froze my computer, crashed my computer, so I couldn't use Forge anymore. So all I had in Forge was Optifine and Zebra's toggle auto sprint mod. So I got this mod folder, but at the time I was using Optifine and Zebra's auto sprint mod, so I was really surprised, actually. So I got on the next day. I got on about 6 days later when my ban finally finished, and so I'm playing. I'm having a great time, not getting hacked by anyone because I don't hack. And next thing I know, I open a chest and I'm banned for hacking again. Only this time it's permanent. So I figure, last time I was too lazy to go to the appeal website and appeal. This time maybe I'll go and appeal. Maybe I'll get unbanned, just maybe. Because I don't hack, there's no reason I shouldn't be unbanned. So I went and appealed, and I was constantly checking over and over and over again. About 3 or 4 days later, I went back to the website and realized that they had denied my appeal. I was like, what the heck? Why would they deny my appeal? I don't even hack. So CubeCraft is messed up? This doesn't make sense. CubeCraft is one of the greatest servers ever. Home of the Egg Wars. Whatever. So that really saddened me. I also got permanently banned on Hypixel for no reason. And there are a lot of people out there that will hit the dislike button and say, you were banned for hacking. I have proof. You don't have proof. There is a high chance that somebody somehow found my account and took it, but I'll never find out who it was, and I'll probably never say. I know it sounds suspicious, but it's not really suspicious at all. So it was quite irritating to me that, okay, so basically, this is what happened. I get Minecraft Pocket Edition, in like 2012, because I'm tired of playing Exploration Light, which, if you've never played it, is basically a beginner's version of Minecraft, with only like 2% of Minecraft in it. Has its own resource pack, default resource pack, much more beautiful, much nicer, is only for mobile devices. So I played that for a while, made some nice worlds, but I got tired of it after a while. By the way, Exploration Light creators, if you watch this, thank you for giving me a future in Minecraft. You're amazing. Anyways, so that's a huge lava wall. I had some fun on MCPE. I joined it in like 2013, maybe 2012, I don't exactly remember. It was a long time ago though. And I believe that the first version I remember playing is 0.12.0. That was a long time ago. And so I had my fun on it. I believe that it was that version that I managed to find an ice biome, snow biome. I built my own little igloo, got my own pet dog, and unfortunately I legit could not find any I'm currently recording a video. No, you can talk. I'm gonna unplug my headphones and plug them into my microphone area to see if that works, because it'll put your voice out. They might be able to hear you.
So, how do you...
Okay, apparently I can't do that. I can't pull it out. I don't even know. It doesn't make any sense to me at all. But as I just said, I am making a video on my Minecraft life. So, yeah. I wish you guys could hear him. Just a second. I want to see if I can do something. Now can you guys hear me? They can still hear me. Can you still hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh my god.
Speak.
Dude, I can literally hear myself.
They can hear you.
Oh.
I did it. I successfully done it. Okay, I'm on Snapcraft Creative.
Alright.
So, as I was saying, I made my own little igloo on MCPE and had a dog, went out to try to find some food because he was hurt, almost to the point of death, and I was very hungry. So, I went out to try to find some food, could not find any cows or pigs or anything. I mean, I could find like thousands of zombies, which was quite irritating. So, I'm sorry, I'm talking to the audience right now, but you can listen if you want. So, I sent an email to Mojang, because at the time I didn't realize that no reply was actually no reply at gmail.com. I thought it was norply for some reason, so I thought that they would reply. I emailed them saying it would be nice if they added an ability to tame the mobs, the beasts, like Endermen and zombies and stuff. I never saw an update like that, just recently, like maybe a year or two ago. That's not recently. I saw a video on a mod that you could do that, but besides that, nothing really. So I never got any emails back, obviously. So I had an okay time. Just last year, though, at the end of last year, I got this computer that you guys can currently see me using, and at the moment, I'll show you the version right now. Wait for it to load up. It's 16.04. When I got it, it was 15.10. I updated it. And so I tried to download Minecraft. I bought Minecraft because I could play it on this computer, but I couldn't actually play it at the current time. And so that's right, you have your mother in the background. Anyways, so oh goodness, I somehow, okay, yes, I watched a video on YouTube about how to play Minecraft on Linux Ubuntu 15.04, not 15.10, 15.04, and so I tried it. Unfortunately, the stuff I needed was in this software store right here, Ubuntu software as it says, and I needed to get something out of that called Java JDK something, OpenJDK Java 5 or something. I don't exactly remember what it was called. So I tried to get it, but it said you need your password. So I was like, oh wait, yeah, it says you need a password. I was like, okay. And seeing as how it was this was my uncle's computer, I tried putting in the only password that he had ever told me, and I realized that wasn't the password, so he told me the password after a while, and so I got it. I managed to start playing Minecraft, and it said you cannot play any further versions of Minecraft because your Java update is very old. And I was like, okay. So I started playing Minecraft. I didn't even understand how to sprint or anything like that. I was a completely fresh noob. I didn't understand how to do anything at all. And so I didn't even understand how to get Optifine or any mod folders or anything. So I found the CubeCraft server IP and went into CubeCraft, and I was like, wow, this place is amazing. And this was on my main account, DeathWarrior99, as you can see I'm on. And so, yeah, sorry, I'm also trying to figure out how to build this place. I didn't have the greatest time on CubeCraft for my very first beginnings. I decided to go on to Egg Wars because that was their most popular part, and so I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it quite a bit. Unfortunately, my very first Egg Wars game was me playing Egg Wars, barely getting able to get any resources because my teammate was a hoarder for the gens, and it was really irritating. So I couldn't really get anything. And so I was having fun. Next thing I know is our egg gets broken. I look over, and this person comes out of nowhere and starts bee-hopping all around using Kill Aura and killing us, and they eliminated us. And I was like, wait, hackers are allowed on this server? Because all the videos I ever watched, like Preston Plays or anything, where they never get any hackers, well, almost never, I just never see any of their videos where they do. I was like, that's surprising. So I tried to play another game and it was kind of successful. So a while later, I decided to go on to their Sky Wars. And seeing as how I started in 1.11.2, the first server I ever joined actually was not CubeCraft. It was LBSG, Lifeboat Survival Games, their PC server. And I mean, it was okay. I went in on 1.11.2, and I sucked at PvP in that version. Because everybody was jitter clicking me, and I was like, how are they doing this? How is it doing so much damage? And so I searched up a video on YouTube on how to switch your Minecraft version, and I realized, oh, that's how to do it. That is so easy. So I switched on over to 1.8.8, which is currently what I'm playing, and I had a pretty nice time. I sucked at first, but, I mean, I had a gaming mouse. Now I just have a gearhead that can barely game, but it does what it does. So I had some fun time on there. I got some friends. I got to the maxed out kit, which was actually a really good kit. Shout out to pc.lbsg.net if it ever comes back to life. So I had fun on there, and the server started bugging out. I was like, sorry for the voice cracks. I was like, how is this happening? Why is this a fact? This has never happened to any MCPE servers, because I was still used to MCPE. And so once oh goodness, I gotta refresh my brain. Anyways, after a while of playing, people actually started hackizating me. I was like, what the heck? So this is a thing now? People hackizate me because I'm so very good? Because I mean, after a while, I had been starting to kill a lot of the overpowered dudes, so I understood how to PvP. I still understand how to PvP, but not as well. So I did pretty good, and people started hackizating me. It made zero sense to me. And out of all the hackers that did go online, and I reported every single one. Like, if there was a hacker that I saw, I reported them. Sadly, the tab button, okay, let's see. Okay, I'm just gonna use Livy Gaming. Okay. You see how I can type in the first two letters and then hit tab and it pops up? Yeah, that didn't work on LBSG, so I literally had to spell out their entire name, and that was irritating. So I constantly reported all the hackers. They never ever got banned, actually. And I asked a staff member why that was a fact, and they said that it's because most of the staff members are usually not online, and he was rarely ever online. He was a mod. And then I also asked him, when can I apply and how can I apply? Because I'm so very used to MCPE, and I was like head mod to second owner on most of the servers that I played on MCPE that were Elite or Minecraft Pocket servers, Creator, whatever it's called. Mostly Elite though, mostly Elite.cc servers. And so I had a nice time being staff on there. None of them ever really went public and got tons of players though, sadly. And so, yeah. So I asked that, and they said, not for a while. We'll upload the link once you can apply. I'm sorry for all the voice cracks. My voice is currently dead for some reason. So just get used to it. So, so I also, when I wasn't able to play PC, I went to apply for moderator or whatever I could get, no moderator, on LBSG servers, and funny thing is, they never ever replied. Like, never ever replied. Usually, they would say you weren't accepted or something, but they never replied. And I gave them my name and everything, and so I sent the application again, and I was also talking with another person on the prison server who also applied for mod, and so so I applied at least 3 times, nothing ever happened, so I got kinda tired of that. But now back onto PC. So I was permanently banned on CubeCraft, and it made 0 sense at all whatsoever to me. It didn't make any sense, as I just said. And so I went to play it on Hypixel, because I've watched all the videos on there and I loved Hypixel. So I went to play on there, and usually I would get very lucky if I got 1 or 2 kills. So occasionally I would, and usually the people would get head snaps and stuff, which told me that mainly all the people I was fighting were using Killora, because you can only get a head snap if you use Killora. So how do I know this? Well, I take inspiration from Donnie Bobes and RJ Gaming. Oh my gosh, my voice is dead. This sucks. Why is my voice so dead? Let's see, how long has the video been going on for? 23 minutes. That's pretty good. So, I had a nice time. But, I mean, I saw a thing flying around me, and I was like, with all the hackers that I have seen, I'm betting that this is just a fly hacker that's bugging me and is about to toggle on kill or to kill me. So I started flinging my mouse all around like this, trying to hit it, and I guess I hit it quite a few times, not knowing that it was actually Watchdog, and I got banned for it. Banned for 30 whole days for using Killora. I was like, what the frick? How does that make any sense? So the ban went away after a while, and so I went back on to play and have fun, and next thing I know, I see the Watchdog animation again, forgetting that last time I was banned, it was by Watchdog, forgetting that that was Watchdog, thinking that it was a hacker yet again, and swinging my mouse around like this again, trying to hit it. And then, next thing I know, I'm kicked out of the game, and I get disconnected and read why I was disconnected, and it says, "You have been permanently banned." I'm like, what? How does this make any sense? I'm not even hacking. How? How does this make any sense? And so, yeah, I was permanently banned on Hypixel. Wow. Someone was banned. Wow. I meant to say wow, I said ow. Anyways, I was permanently banned on Hypixel. And I was like, what the heck? Why am I permanently banned on the greatest server in the world that I absolutely love and that I don't want to stop playing on? So I was banned on there, and that was like 10 months ago or something. Not 10 months, that's an over-exaggeration, but still, it was quite some time ago. And it made no sense to me. So I went to appeal, and next thing I know is they replied saying, "Thank you for taking the time to appeal, but we got plenty of evidence as to how you were hacking, and you will continue to be banned." I was like, that doesn't make any sense because it wasn't even hacking. How do you get evidence of someone hacking if they aren't hacking? So I just lived with it, and after a few months, still today, after a few months, I've started becoming very sad and very bored because I can't play on Hypixel. But, I mean, you guys are still wondering, can't you play on Mineplex? But no, because apparently, I was in Mineplex playing in their SG, because SG is my favorite minigame, if you didn't know. Skywars is pretty good, but my favorite is SG, as long as there aren't any hackers. And so, I fought a few hackers, got killed quite a bit because I was still a noob at the time. And next thing I know is I'm banned overnight for flying in the lobby. I'm like, okay, so I had a lag spike, well, actually quite a few because my computer was really bad. It's better now. Back then, this 30 FPS, 21, would be 1 to 10 FPS. So, I would... Wow, okay. Anyways, so... what was I saying? I'll remember here in a few seconds. I'll just go back. So... I had no reason to be banned. I wasn't online. I had a huge lag spike, and apparently for that huge lag spike, I got banned for flying in the lobby by Gwen, and it made no sense to me. I was like, isn't Gwen supposed to be a good anti-cheat? And you guys might say, these anti-cheats are very good, and they would never false ban a person, blah 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 blah. They false banned me. And of course, if the staff of those servers see this, they will never unban me because I'm basically saying that their anti-cheats suck and they false banned me for hacks that I didn't have, don't use, and never will because I hate hackers, as I've said in my previous videos. And so, yeah, I was banned overnight for that. So I'm banned from the top 3 biggest servers in the world. Best, biggest, whatever. My life sucks. Then I discover a server called Arkham Network because I remember at this time that VidCraft has a server. So I put in play.vidcraft.net or .com, whatever, and it popped up with Arkham Network. And I was like, huh, okay. So I played on there, obviously legit, because I mean, how else am I going to play? I mean, I hate hacking, so why would I become a hypocrite and do it myself? So, I had fun. I had quite a bit of fun. And there were quite a few people who accusated me, but I mean, in every community, you're gonna get accusated, even if you don't hack. It's just a thing. So, I played on there for a while, and there were more actually, there were less hackers than there were on CubeCraft and Hypixel, surprisingly. It was a really nice server. They had really good kits. Unfortunately, I don't have PayPal, so I can't get anything. So, I had a nice time, a very nice time, and so I go to bed, get on the next day, and realize, what the heck? I'm banned for hacking overnight. By now you guys are thinking, oh yeah, he's definitely a hacker because of how many times he's been banned. Plus, hackers most likely just say that they don't hack so they can get away with it. Oh my gosh, these voice cracks are annoying me. So, I was quite irritated that I was banned on that server. Extremely irritated, in fact, because there was no other server that I wanted to play on. Because, I mean, sure they didn't have egg wars, but they were the best that I could play on at the time. So, I was really sad. So, I just started looking for other servers. They don't really ever find a server nearly as good, and I never will, unless I get unbanned from those servers, which, I mean, that's just a fantasy and a dream come true, and a saver of, well, not really a saver of my life, but something that will make me uberly happy. But, I mean, of course, it's not going to happen, because the anti-cheats suck, and the staff don't want to admit that they false banned me, so, yeah, I'm going to stay banned. Anyways, so, yeah, that's the reason that I never make any videos on those servers. Now, I have tons more Minecraft Live to talk about, but, I mean, this video has gone on for a pretty decent amount of time, so I think that I'm going to end the video off here, and let you guys not be bored out that you have to watch a hour-long video about me breaking blocks and placing blocks and talking about me getting banned, falsely banned, on servers and never being happy again. So, yeah. You guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for watching very much. Make sure to like and subscribe and comment and all that other good stuff. Make sure to turn on those notifications to watch every single video of mine. And if you have any friends, please tell them about me so that I can get even more famous. Keyboard challenge sadly did not get very popular. That sucks. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. As always, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notifications and that check mark, and put some letters in the comment section. Just random letters or whatever you want to say. But as I've already said twice now, thank you for watching the video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment, and goodbye.